Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Aquarius for the week of May 1st, 2023. Hello, my airbenders. I'm a care. Show your love and support and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. It helps me continue doing what I'm doing because it makes me feel like I'm moving on to the right path and that the astrology works. So make sure to subscribe and like and help this channel grow. And thank you for everyone who has. So this week, May 1st, and I'll be putting up the monthly horoscopes as well on Sunday and Monday. So be sure to check out for that. And then if you want more horoscopes, check out my TikTok as well. So yeah. So Pluto goes retrograde in your first house. Not the easiest time period for some of you. Some of you have Saturn at 0 degrees in the sign of Aquarius. So this could be like a little bit of a purging happening. So whatever has to leave your life at this time, let it leave your life. So certain things may no longer apply. And you're going to go through this this year and then next year. So you're going to be going through quite a little bit of purging in your life. Those of you who have Saturn in your first house, and then those of you who have Saturn's 0 to 8 degrees and Saturn in Aquarius. So pay attention to where Pluto is in Aquarius in the next 20 years. And if you have planets transiting, okay, like Saturn, Jupiter, can be affected by it. Alrighty. I feel, Pluto in Capricorn was making you showing you the weight of your responsibilities on your shoulders at this time. And now Pluto in Aquarius is bringing out your insecurities. Either people are pointing out your insecurities to you, or this is you acknowledging or needing to acknowledge your insecurities as well. So you could find yourself, this could be like a heavy energy time for you anyways. You can be going into hermit mode with Pluto in retrograde. You can be revealing your truth at this time with this energy here and just being honest with yourself, because Pluto in retrograde, you know how Aquarius are. We don't like secrets. I have Aquarius in my first house. We don't like secrets. Okay. So this is you figuring out yourself, figuring out who you are as your person, your wants, your needs, your desires, but also you take things very personally at this time, and you can find yourself easily offended by what other people are saying to you with this energy. Change is happening for you with the first, fourth, seventh, and 10th house. So you can be going through it with this energy. For some of you, this can be a move happening. For others of you, this could be dealing with certain things that may no longer apply in your life at work. So this could be a positive time for career growth with this energy. You do have a stellium in your third house and your fourth house. The stellium in your fourth house, the focus could be on your home life, personal life. For those of you who have been sick, this could be a recovery time for you. I know it's been a lot. You guys have been super busy, dealing with the drama with relationships and then career, like doing well. And then you got the Mars energy, not well aspected. So it's been like a little bit of a roller coaster ride with that stellium in Aries, I know. I know, AC. I know. Trust and believe. I know. And now we got the fourth house. So some of you, God forbid, you don't really have any planets in your sixth house. I got to think about it now. So that's in Cancer. You do have Hades in Cancer, though, and Coronis in Cancer. And yeah, I think it's just those two. And then who else in Cancer? Somebody else in Cancer too. Coronis, Hades, and I think that's it. But, so you may be going through some health issues during this time period as well. So for some of you, you could be staying home during this time period and recovering or recouping from illnesses. Oh yeah, you got Mars in there. So you got a little bit of a stellium, a small stellium. No, 3, because Pallas moves into Cancer this week. So, this can be a quiet period time for you as well, but you can be, it's in the sign of Taurus. So you can be going through it emotionally. Expect it to be a busy time period for you. You can be more about your sanity, and you can be more grounded at this time. But the problem is when the wrenches come in, or when other family members are vibing for your time and energy, it's going to irk you. And especially when you're focused or you got tunnel vision going on, like you're gonna feel it, like you're gonna be grouchy. Okay, so you can expect that. Alrighty. So it's not the easiest time for you because the focus on home and family life and your emotional self, like you don't do well by yourself at this time because you allow your emotional tar and PTSD moments and whatever needs to come up is going to come up, and you're still bothered by it. You're still angry about it. You're still upset about it, So you can be going through it emotionally. For others of you, this could be renovating the home with this energy. For some of you, this could be a traveling coming up, a move happening. I feel for others of you here, this could also be dealing with your health issues. Again, recovering at the home at this time with this energy as well. Dealing with other people's drama. I do see changes coming up for the better with career growth happening. So for a lot of you, this could be a reversal of fortune happening with your career and things start to look up for you. This could be getting approved for a loan as well. This could be your money matters turning around for the better. Saturn is in your second house, forming a kite energy. For some of you, this is a great time for business picking up. You're fearless, you're tenacious and ambitious when it comes to career at this time. And also you're more in a positive frame of mind. So you can be delving more in the law of attraction. My favorite one is money flows to me freely, copiously, and endlessly. AC said amen. Haha. There you go. Owning my power and determine. Exactly. Be the captain of your ship. Okay. Control your brain. But this is actually a time where you're more grounded with this energy. So you can find yourself delving more into certainty. You can, how I can't attract shit. Like I can attract all the negative stuff in my life. So I have to be really careful with my thoughts because I have an easy time picking up on energy, So it's like if you think like I can't be around cops, I can't because they go through some shit and I shake like I'm the crack addict. It's like I'm not on crack. I'm like, I'm not on crack. I am just feeling your energy and my God, the shit you've been through, it's like that. So it's like, sometimes I just can't. So then, but I ended up attracting like negative situations. So I have an easier time. Well, I shouldn't say that out loud, but so you have to be careful with your thoughts, because your thoughts really do become things at this time. But this is a beautiful time for you where you can feel that energy of money or that energy. Like, what would it feel like to be rich? What would it feel like? Your thoughts are changing for the better. What would it feel like to be in a leadership position, be in power? Like your thoughts are feeling it. Your thoughts are feeling, what is it like to be in a love relationship? So you're like really being more selective with your thoughts. For some of you, you're delving more into spirituality at this time. Juno moves into Gemini in your 5th house, and then Pallas in your 7th house this week. Juno in the 5th house. Fun and romance is happening here. You want a partner who is playful and creative, with whom you can express yourself with, because this is the house of creativity and children. Juno in this house is about committed relationships with children. In the mix at this time, you need to be careful here with the friends and what you do for other people at this time, because certain things could be a bit unfair or one-sided. This could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. For some of you who are young with friends, I feel like the friends could be very difficult to keep at this time. So, allow whoever needs to come into your life, and whoever you can make friends very quickly and very easily at this time, but then as quickly as those friends come in, as quickly as they leave. And they could have some really nasty, funky lessons. I mean, it's just like they could just be just nasty kids, okay? So just be really discerning when it comes to who you allow in your life at this time. For others of you, you can get ghosted, so be careful with those one-night stands, because you can get ghosted because it's Saturn and Pisces squaring Juno with this energy. And then if you have any planets in Virgo, that's not helping your case either, because this could be whoever in your 8th house. So this could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life, and they're not going to even tell you about it. They're just going to ghost you. Okay. So be careful with that. Alrighty. Pallas in the 7th house of your relationships. This could be a time period here, truth being revealed. This could either be on an emotional level and you dealing with your own truth and reality about your own behavior and needing to take ownership for your behavior in regards to relationships, which is easier said than damn done, because not everybody wants to admit that they need to work on themselves. I have too many damn planets in Virgo, so I'm constantly working on myself. Okay. And you're unable to play victim here with certain situations. For others of you, this could be truth being revealed in regards to relationships. That doesn't necessarily have to be love relationships, but also may not be very loud perspective, like, YouTube and battling out with people or whatever. And this could be like you realizing where you stand with your relationships, or realizing like you are able to label certain relationships in your life. Like you'd never understood the relationship, but it always worked for you, but now it's not working for you anymore. And now you're able to put a name on it. You're able to label it and be like, okay, I know what this is. I know what this person is. Like you're able to see people a lot more clearly because Pluto's in retrograde. Then you got the palace in Leo. So it's like, if you have been dealing with toxic relationships in your life, now you're able to say, oh, that's a narcissistic relationship. Oh, that person has an inferiority complex, like a real one, or that person may have some real mental issues, and it's up to you what you want to do with that relationship. Do you want to keep it, or do you want to figure out how can you stay involved in this person's life without it mentally and emotionally? How can you detach from it? How can you participate but yet detach? And that would probably be the struggle for me there. So this is something to think about while you're dealing with certain people in your life, with this energy. Okay, it could be a situation where like you put this person on a pedestal and you love this person. It does not necessarily have to be a love relationship. This could be like your brother-in-law, your sister-in-law. This could be a friend, and you do all these things for this person. And then it's like the self-realization is that the individual, instead of saying, oh, this person's not a friend, but this individual is a person that has emotional issues and doesn't know how to create balance with their relationships. So do I stay, or do I tolerate the relationship, or do I create my boundaries with this person and not do as much because I know they're not doing as much either, but I'm still going to love this person. So it's kind of like that. It's kind of like just like acknowledging your relationships, but also acknowledging what kind of relationships that you want in the future. So during this time period, you're going to have time to think about this and think about what do you want in other people. Pluto in retrograde is making you be blatantly honest with yourself, and sometimes the truth freaking hurts. Okay, and also like recognizing a lot of self-realizations when it comes to what are you attracting in your life and who are you attracting in your life, and you really needing to be a bit more self-aware and a bit more selective with the friends during this time period. And for some of you, especially in your teens and your 20s and your 30s, maybe you are going to have to learn to be a bit more discerning with the people you are attracting in your life, or with the friends, because you're going to have like a lot of lessons that you're going to be running into. Thursday, those of you who are younger, you may feel like you're very unpopular now with this energy. You can be feeling alone with this energy. You can be in hermit mode. You can be socially awkward at this time because Pluto's in retrograde. Okay, so know that. So this could be your inner dialogue talking to you and making you feel insecure. Okay, sometimes you just have to show up someplace and it'll all be fine. Okay, rather than like making yourself disappear or make yourself a loner. Sometimes you just have to be there. You just have to show up, even if you have to show up by yourself. So that could be the thing, is that you don't want to show up by yourself. So this is your own emotional hang up. So be careful with the conversations that you have with the brain during this time. Those of you who are older, this is an examination of what kind of relationships you're seeking, and you want people who are more relevant to you with this energy. So you can find yourself also tied up in social obligations that you don't want to be in at this time, and that you could be trying to get yourself out of certain obligations to people. So be careful this week with the promises that you make with other people at this time with this energy. Financially, you may need to be more conservative with your money For others of you, you could be working on yourself this week and being a bit more restrictive with the self, going into a routine and working on the self with this energy here, being more about your health. And that's because Hades and Coronas are in your sixth house at this time. And then we have Saturn and Pisces in your second house. So you're a lot more like responsible for your body, your consciousness, your spirituality. So you're really like working on yourself here with this energy. I feel that certain structures in your life, so if you've been dealing with your health issues at this time, this could be like making some lifestyle changes during this time period as well. So certain things may no longer apply in your life. Certain structures could be collapsing at this time that you used to rely upon, and now they're no longer reliable in your life. Okay, authority lacks certainty, and the chain of command becomes a labyrinth. So this could be like too many Indians and not enough. Too many chiefs and not enough Indians kind of situation. I feel that you can be feeling fearful or anxious with this energy. So really watch your emotional self at this time. Some of you here, you could be staying single with this energy because you're waiting for somebody specific to fall in love with, or you have somebody in mind, but you want them to chase you instead of the other way around, so that's not happening. Or you could be waiting for the ex to come back into your life at this time, or this could be waiting for that crush to come back into your life. Okay. On the 5th at 1:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the full moon lunar eclipse happening in Scorpio. There's a strong sense of justice happening and responsibility coming up for you as well. So you can be seeing like a lot of doors opening up for you. This could be a beautiful time for career. For some of you, you're delving more into your spirituality at this time and making it like truly a part of your life, because for right now in your life, it brings you a lot of security. For some of you, you're very active with your physical body and working out with this energy. For some of you, you could be like working outside more than usual, or making a point to go jogging or running outside, or being more connected to nature, or being in the forest. You are blessed with good karma this week, enabling you to regenerate negative conditions of the past into constructive action. Your home life is active and constructive. For some of you, again, you're very religious at this time. For others of you, you love working with children at this time, so it's a great time for teachers. Careful with your spending. I feel like your finances could be catching up with you at this time, so you may need to save. Your charges are mounting with your money situation, so careful with the credit cards. You can be accident prone, so careful with driving or exercising. You may seek status or power in a destructive or undesirable way for some of you, or be the victim of others doing the same. So this is probably karma here, so don't worry about it. Just learn from it and just don't repeat the lesson again. You may have problems with joint finances or corporate resources, resulting in strain in relationships. Relationships with your parents, especially father, are not good, and you may there could be, like, for some of you, especially those of you who are like teens and in your early 20s, they could be going through a divorce at this time, or your parents may not be getting along with each other with this energy. Try to stay on the right side of the law during this time period with this energy. Not the best time to be delving into criminal activity, because you have the propensity to get caught and go to jail. So know that. So just be careful and be on the right side of the law this week. Okay, so the first card I come up with is the Empress card, the focus on the women in your life. For some of you, this is the women in your life going above and beyond for you. They can be helping you out financially, or you could be living with them this week as well, or you could find yourself more in contact with the women in your life as well, but they could be financially taking care of you, or you could be living with them at this time. The 10 of Wands. I feel like this person is helping you out financially. So this person's helping you get back on your feet at this time. Okay, so they could be financially supporting you, or you could be living with them so you can get back on your feet. For some of you, for others of you, I feel like you could be taking on new responsibilities at this time with this energy, or you could be obligated to this person. So there could be a situation where you're living with them, but then you're like watching their kids or taking care of their house. Okay, the King of Coins, business could be picking up at this time with this energy. energy, this could also be a time of financial stability for you. You can feel grounded with this energy. So plans can also be working out exactly as planned. This could also be your partner, and your partner could be busier than usual. So you two could be like two passing ships in the night and kind of missing each other. The Ten of Swords, you can be a skeptic. This is a heavy energy time for you because you have a lot of planets in Taurus at this time in your fourth house. So seeing is believing. You got to touch it, feel it in order to believe it. So you're definitely a cynic at this time with this energy. The Lover's card, a great time for contracts and negotiations. For some of you, this could be new love coming into your life, and there could be stability in love as well. The Three of Swords, a temporary separation. I see obsessive thinking. So you could be obsessed about this person, or there could be a temporary separation. So there will be a reconnection with this person eventually. Okay, so I give it 3 weeks or 3 months with this energy. The Justice card, there could be a future with this person. Like I said, stability in relationships. For some of you, you benefit through partnerships, you benefit through symbiotic relationships and lawyers at this time with this energy. So people are helping you grow. It could be a bit of a process. It could be 3 months or 3 weeks, probably 3 months before you see things happening. I feel for some of you here that this is a beautiful time for business picking up, but I do feel like, if you're dealing with online businesses, you need to learn the art of discernment, and you need to learn that not everything is a good investment opportunity. So I would be careful with this. You could have some lessons with money coming in with this energy and where you invest your money in. So just, research what you're getting yourself into. This is a great time for alliances, or this could be a soulmate energy coming in for you this week with this energy. I feel for some of you here that this could be a partner that has a very good, well-paying job, or you two could be lucky in love with this energy. The Six of Cups, yeah, this is somebody that you already know and that you will be reconnecting with, just not anytime soon. So just give it a little bit of time. You may have to do it yourself, but I do see that you two will be reconnecting with each other with this energy, okay? The Hangman card, indecisions are coming up at this time, so it's up to you what you want to do with that, with this energy. So you may not be ready to reconnect with this person for whatever reason, because you don't want to get hurt and stuff like that, okay? But I do see you sitting, you're sitting on your hands about things as well. You're very analytical in your way of thinking. For some of you, this could be dealing with a boss with this energy. A lot of people in your cards so far. So this could be dealing with a boss at this time. There could be some major opportunities coming up with career growth at this time, but at the same time, you're kind of sitting on your hands about it with this energy because you are, you want to come in with some discernment. So you're not so quick to jump into anything new with this energy. I also see that you're compatible with love. So this is somebody that you're really going to love with this energy here. So there's serious love relationships coming up with this energy. I feel like once you're in a love relationship that you could be focusing more on it. You may do things differently now because from what previous relationships have taught you from the past with this energy. So I do see, and this could also be with career as well. And you could be doing things differently because what past experience has taught you. You can be avoiding confrontation. You can be avoiding this connection with this person and avoiding this relationship, not because you want to, it's just that you're not ready, or you're still grieving a previous relationship, or you don't want to be hurt, or this could be like dealing with a crush and you don't want to be hurt by the crush. So you want to like be very analytical about it, and you just want to kind of like, oh, it's not just because I feel this way. It's not, you like you're putting it in perspective and you're being analytical about it, and you're talking yourself out of it because you don't want to, you don't want to go there. You don't want to be hurt. Okay. The Ace of Swords, your perspective and outlook on life is changing. You're very analytical in your way of thinking with this energy. You're very grounded. The Nine of Swords, dealing with your fears. Yeah, you don't want to be hurt. Dealing with your fears and emotional hangups. So you're not ready to go there with this person. Okay. So whenever you're ready to go there with this person, know that this could be something really, really good. Okay. I feel like you need this person to chase you. This person, if it's a straight relationship, like a male-female relationship, the woman not going to chase you. Okay, you could forget that. Okay, we rather die before we chase a man. Okay, so know that. So you're gonna have to eventually get the gumption to like talk to this person and ask them out and just, do it. Handle your business. Okay, but you really don't want to be hurt, and you don't want to, maybe you just got out of a really bad relationship or a very, very long-term relationship, and it's like, it could be like, I don't want to do this no more. I'm good by myself. That may last for a minute, but then you're going to be like, okay, I want a relationship. All righty. So, and eventually you'll do that. For some of you, you don't want to be taken advantage of at this time with this energy, or you may not be trusting of other people with this energy and feeling like other people may take advantage of you. For others of you, you can be more concerned about your relationships with your children, and you can be very protective, and you're not so quick to allow new people into your life because of your children. So you're putting your children first at this time. I feel like this could also be epiphanies and self-realizations. Not the best time to mingle if you're single. I do see breakups happening, but we're doing it on a Mercury retrograde. So there's a potential of it coming back, and that's probably going to happen in July. Okay, so it's up to you what you want to do with that energy here, because you may need a reminder of why you broke up with that person in the first place. But for some of you, you may keep it moving at this time as well. Alrighty, so yeah, I feel for some of you, you're super protective of your kids at this time. The Nine of Swords, you can be dealing with loneliness with this energy here. You can be very reluctant. You may feel a psychic connection with this person. You may feel like a really strong, like, I need to go this direction, but you're really, really reluctant to do that. Like you got your feet in the mud and it's like, I am not moving, it's like you are stubborn at this time. Okay. And I feel like, that's fine, because it's going to cause you so much depression. So you can go ahead and drive yourself crazy. You see, this is why I trust my intuition, because I do not want to be there, all right, with my intuition, because I don't want my intuition to sit there and eat me up. Sometimes I'll do it just to prove my intuition wrong, and then it's like, oops, you're not wrong. And it's like, damn it. I feel also you could be feeling like, oh, maybe this person's going to use me for money, whatever, get over yourself. So it's up to you what you want to do with this energy here. I do see traditional dating if you choose to go in this direction. So this is a serious relationship. I feel also for some of you here, when it comes to career, you can be very much your own worst enemy. You can be a perfectionist when it comes to career. You can be very hard on yourself, and you can't stand criticism at this time at all. You get really utterly offended now. You are super, super beyond sensitive with this energy. So you're going to have to learn to let ego go and go with the flow and take the constructive criticism. Learn to take things like water off a duck's back at this time and just take it and apply the correction that is needed, and try not to be reactive. You don't have to say sorry to this person. Just apply it to make ego smaller. You are reconnecting with this person somehow. I do not know. So this could be fate coming in. I feel like this is going to be like a second childhood here. So this could be a fun energy between the two of you. Okay, so know that. I do see a lot of people in your cards at this time. So fate may bring you two together, whether you want to or not. The Star card, manifesting what you want at this time. You could be manifesting this person into your life as well with this energy. So there could be a chance meeting happening for some of you with this energy here as well. I feel there is a spiritual and a deep connection with this person, but for some reason you don't want to visit it at this time, or this person doesn't want to visit it at this time because they don't want to be hurt. Nobody wants to be hurt. Who wants to be hurt? I don't. But sometimes, we just gotta like fall. And we just got to take that chance, But I do see you being happily in love. All right. I do see that happening for you. All righty. The Three of Cups, you can be more about family at this time with this energy. You need to go more with the flow. There is an intense connection between the two of you with this energy. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer, is yes with this energy as well. The Seven of Wands, it may be a bit of a process. It may be several months. but the answer is still yes. Okay. I do feel like for some of you here, this can be an emotionally frustrating time, but I feel like you could also be doing it to yourself. So it's up to you what you want to do with that energy. The Chariot card, certain obstacles may no longer apply in your life at this time. This could be recommitting yourself to court with this energy for some of you. So court can go your way. For others of you, this is a great time for court. And then for others of you, certain things may no longer apply in your life for the better. So certain doors can start opening up. The World card here, so you could be receiving some much needed good news. You have a lot more influence over other people during this time period. The Five of Cups, I do see ending. So there's an ending of a relationship coming up here with this energy here. So you can be moving on from a relationship that you're currently in, or like dealing with like the baby mama, baby daddy drama, or if you're separated, you may be making it official or something like that and just walking away from it. I do feel like certain things may no longer apply in your life. For some of you, this could be thoughts of mother at this time. The Four of Swords, reconnecting with somebody from your past. So there's an emphasis on that. For some of you, you can be going on a spiritual retreat. Or for others of you, you can be, you may have writer's block and you could be taking some writing classes at this time or creating your own website. I do see this being a great time for contracts and negotiations coming up for you. And the Three of Coins, I do see an emphasis on money. I do see you happy on a financial level as well as an emotional level. So, things will turn around for you. Be careful with your spending because you can have buyer's remorse, or you may not, or this could be like you spend money and then you have unexpected expenditures coming up. Okay. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And thank you, AC, for following me tonight on the signs. I appreciate it. Kisses. Mwah. Bye, guys.